like you said, I did some vows, like, wow, all of a sudden. It's like when you're truly all in on something, it's different.
Yeah. That's so true.
In a relationship, we know when we're like, I'm not really all in, you know, no, we're not really all in on this friendship or whatever all in looks like. It doesn't have to be all consuming. Or if I'm not all in on a work thing,
Yeah.
it's different to when you're like, no, I'm all in, I've burnt my bridges, there's no going back. There's a different intensity to that.
Yeah.
And you have a different experience. So I don't think the starter steps to saying, well, how do I get away from my ego? And that it's all like understanding the logic of it sometimes. It's a commitment of, it's an waking up of like, well, I'm doing that and it doesn't really help me.
Yeah.
There must be an alternative. And then it's a commitment like, okay, I'm going to go all in on this and commit to, it's not committing to 10 minutes, is it? You taught me this. It's not committing to 20 minutes. It's committing to it as a way of being.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're going to commit to your health, it's not committing to the workout, is it? It looks like that, but it's actually committing to living a healthy way.
Perfect. Yeah.
Committing to being a good parent isn't like, well, I do my date day every week.
Yeah.
It's actually thinking, no, this is important to me. I'm going to commit to try and be a good parent. It's going to be a way that I'm going to operate from now on.
That's the reason I took those vows, was because I saw how good life could be. I saw how awful it could be. And I didn't know, like Mark was talking about, I didn't know how to be that good, fun, effective version of me. I didn't want to suffer. I don't want to be the cause of my own suffering. And so, yeah, absolutely.
On that note, though, they're all skill sets as well, aren't they?
What's that?
Well, being a good dad, being a good business owner, fucking get yourself fit. There's all these other skill sets you need to put in place. But if we're talking about getting out of your chatter, it's not the answer to improving your life, I don't think. I think anything's the answer. For me, anyway, I think more it's like, it's just part of this. When I get out of there, I'm better able to take action on the things that are meaningful to me. I'm better able to make decisions based on what I truly want out of life. When I'm caught up in it, I struggle. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, for me, it's a lot of these things that we talk about and this way of life you're talking about, I think it's for me, it's a solid foundation to then go and build the things I want, as opposed to the end product.
Yeah. A foundation for living, not living itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is it more of not a mindset, but it's a way of being that we take on, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think anytime you speak to someone who's like really loves meditation or loves whatever it is, they've taken on that way of being.
Yeah.
Off camera, we were talking about alcohol.
Yeah.
You know, that's a way of living, isn't it? It's a way of being. Like, it's not like, I just don't drink alcohol because people tell me it's good. If that's your attitude, you're going to struggle. But I was talking about Andy Ramage, who we want to get on this podcast, Andy. Let's get on here. But it's like, I was like, he's one of the only people I look at and go, God, I can get down with you about it. Because it's your way of life, isn't it? I can see it in everything you embody it. You're not just rolling up with I've done 400 days sober. Yeah, I've changed my life. It's like, no, there's a bit more to it than that.
Yeah.
He's committed fully to, this is what I believe. I believe this. And he's got a big smile on his face and I like it.
It's the soul. It's the soul behind the message.
Yeah, he's committed, isn't he? He's like, this is what I'm about.
Yeah.
And that's very different to, I'm just going to try not drinking for a while.
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to go to the gym a bit. They're very different levels of commitment and you have very different experiences. I hate it when people say, I'm just going to, I don't hate it, that's a strong word. I'm just going to try and improve this. I'm like, well, don't give me that, just try it. Let's just do it.
Harking back to Yoda.
Stop giving yourself the out. I get it, but just trust me, nobody really gets far from seeing how they get on with trying to improve their life.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see how I get on. Don't see how you get on. Decide what's important and do your best.